Greetings, my name is Dave Strom, and I'm writing my first novel called The Comic Book Code. Superhero-based novel, poking fun at Da Vinci Code and the Left Behind books. I think they have it coming. Anyhow, let's get right to it. I'm going to be playing some music from GarageBand from Apple, just a little loop. And then something from Screamin' Jay Hawkins, if you've heard of the man. Anyhow, The Comic Book Code by Dave Strom, Chapter 56, What Has Gone On Before. At the Twin Boom nuclear power plant between Los Angeles and San Diego on I-5, yes, such a plant really exists. Supervillains spin-off Barbie Bunny, Jack Dyerly, and Danny Anime set the Superfix machine to go off at 6 p.m. When it does, everyone on Earth except an elite few will be put under permanent mind control. Barbie Bunny boobnotized the 300 male soldiers who were guarding the plant, turning them into her slaves. They were guarding the outside of the plant for Spitoff and Barbie now. Let's see. Spitoff just discovered that superheroine Holly Grail Svensson, this book's hero, will be coming to the plant soon to foil their plans. So he transferred some superpower from the Superfix to Barbie's hypnotic breaths. Barbie intends to use that superpower to get her 300 slave soldiers super pumped up. Supervillain roster. Spitoff, director of Tiger Lady, worst superhero movie ever made. Super strength, flight, ability to morph inanimate matter into any form he wishes. Barbie Bunny, super slut. Strength, flight, mind control, boobnosis. Denny Anime, teenage idol of the month, strength, agility, minor mind control of preteen girls. Harry Headbutt, Da Vinci Code, mean dumb cop, ultra strong, bulky, muscle strong, and super stupid, and even dumber Hulk. Jack Dyerly, pervy comic book artist, ability to copy the powers of anyone he touches. And those last two won't figure heavily into this chapter anyway. Well, Chapter 56, the chapter with super hypnotic dancer size. The Twin Boom nuclear power plant on I-5. The wide, flat concrete expanse between the plant entrance and the coastal railroad tracks. A Sunday, 5:22 p.m. Barbie admired the 300 soldiers at attention before her, their wide, hypnotized eyes locked upon her. Her hands were on her hips. Her bleached blonde hair blew in the breeze. Her bombastic porn star curves proudly burst from the skimpy 5D bra and skinnier C-butt thong of her anti-Holly Grail costume. Spitoff stood proud at her side. Now, darling, the final ingredient for the critical mass. Make them worship you. Boys, she said, enjoyed the movie. She turned on her boobnosis. 300 hypnotized soldiers plunged deeper into her clutches. Then her 5D bra activated, projecting to the soldiers' hard, vacuum-empty minds the climactic scene from her starring role in the land of the lusty, luxurious lap dancers. Every soldier heard, saw, felt, and smelled Barbie's lap dance from that movie's climax. Whoops, wrong one. There we go. Filling his mind, seducing his body, they felt her right in front of him, right on top of him. Please, mistress, can we have some more? 300 soldiers monotoned. Suddenly, Denny flew out of the corridor to the power plant and landed next to Spitoff. Man, you gotta do something about that hairy dude. He's having a tantrum in there. Spitoff kissed Barbie's cheek. You know what to do. Get them worshipping, get them big and strong, then get them lying. Barbie kissed him back. Gotcha. I know how to twist my men. Spitoff and Denny flew back into the plant. Barbie locked her gaze on the soldiers. You shall love no other supers before me. She ramped up her power, jiggling and wriggling, slapping her butt, spinning her breast, come hithering with her arms and legs, thrusting and gyrating her hips, curving and coiling her spine. Oh wow, she must be part anaconda. Do you worship me, boys? Breathed Barbie, several magnitudes more sexy than Marilyn Monroe in her prime. Soldiers shook like lovesick jello, like horny teenage boys lap danced by Aphrodite. Their minds, filled to bursting with Barbie, finally popped. They jolted, gasped, then bowed down to her. Yes, goddess, yes, we worship you. I can get used to this, Barbie said. She felt the superpower in her bosom start to flow into the soldiers. Now, boys, your goddess commands you to stand up and lap dancercise with her. Whatever you flex, I'm gonna pump up. I put a spell on you by Screamin' Jay Hawkins from the Cow Fingers and Mosquito Pie album. The military marionettes moved in perfect sync with Barbie. She flexed here, yanked his head between her boobies moved. The man's arms and hands flexed likewise, growing from weightlifter to gorilla weightlifter on steroids. Their biceps bulged as big as their heads. Barbie bounced their breasts up, down, round, round. The men pectoral flexed likewise. Their chest super muscles swelled, shoulders widening by 2 feet. They grew several inches taller. Let's work your abs. Barbie and her mesmerized minions belly rolled, back arched, hip round, glute clenched. Men got abs, backs, hips, and buns of titanium. The soldiers stumbled, their normal-sized legs now toothpicks trying to hold up buffaloes. Should have started at the bottom, Barbie mused, her head tilting in shallow thought. She did sinuous rubbing between guys' thighs, deep knee bends. The men did likewise. Their legs and feet swelled to rippling muscle tree trunks. Barbie neck rolled and face flexed. Male necks thickened and their skulls became steel helmets, protecting always obedient to Barbie brains. 300 super soldiers, each now 7.5 feet tall, 3.5 feet wide, stood at attention, growling softly with every breath. Barbie flirtily flicked her wrist at them. Fall back. Giant GI golems, hit harder by that than a whack from Paul Bunyan's axe, stiffly timbered onto their backs. Barbie flew above them, hovered to aim her chest at them, and rained 5D hypnosis upon them. Eyes up here. 300 pairs of eyes set in stunned faces locked on Barbie's opulent orbs of obedience. Those are not her eyes. Boys, your goddess commands you to rise. 300 zippers bulged. Not that way, you sillies. Do not stand up, but rise. Rise to meet your goddess. Rise in the air. Rise. Bare-chested super soldier hunks, their every molecule completely under Barbie's control. Their every stitch of uniform wet paint tight, eerily levitated. They floated 4 feet above the ground on unseen mattresses of air and boomnosis. Barbie alighted next to one. She licked him from below his belly button, up and around six-pack super abs, across massive steely pectorals, up a sinewy mountain neck, across lips and nose, and stopped with slurpy kisses on each eye. Barbie stood up straight and smacked her lips. You are just so yummy. At the edge of her vision, she saw something move near the plant entrance. She turned to see it better. Here comes my darling director dumpling. Wait till he sees what I did. Spitoff had flown out of the plant and performed a quick aerial inspection of the troops. He landed near Barbie. Barbie looked at Spitoff and scaredy-girly gasped when his 6'1" glared down upon her 5'6". Spitoff was not pleased.
Yeah.